You can make a difference. By becoming a supporter of our channel, you not only help us thrive, but also become an active part of our community. The link to join us is in the description.
A cause you could continue, and then you give this chance. Instead of looking at all the causes for your withdrawal, you look at the only cause of your persistence. Fall in love with this cause. It does not allow life to make you forget all this. Love every detail of this cause and fight for it as long as it is, because the most beautiful will not be to the end, is that you identify that in today beauty of this cause. And I remember, my people, that my ordination was very popular. There was a lot. And the new song conveyed, and had a show with almost all Catholic singers in Brazil a day earlier. It was a great thing. And a few days before I was a priest, I met Father Roberto at the Assisi Toca. And that man called me. He called me in the corner and said, "Fabio, I won't be able to go to his ordering, but I know that everything is being prepared with great affection. But I would like to give you advice. The moment you make the first consecration, at the first Mass, you say to Jesus like this: Lord, we'll end the party. It will end everything, and it will only be me and you. There you will be a priest. Because it may be that in the midst of a lot of confusion, it may be that in the midst of a lot of party, many friends, you forget the main one. My people, I can only be a priest as I look into Jesus' eyes and still in love with him, by his word for his teachings, because it is impossible to be a priest if I am not in love with Jesus. So I cried too much when I was there in his land. Went to know the land of my best friend. To know the land that made man, that I believe. I put all my life in the word of Jesus. I believe in him. There is no one in this world that has made me more than Jesus. Looking at him, to see his ability to love the miserable, my people, to look at the worst and enjoy them. To be able to look at a woman, a prostitute in the middle of that crowd, and to be able to love her even the moment she doesn't deserve to be. To make a dwarf down from the tree, he, the smallest of all, in every way a miserable thief, and to say that he had 1,001 betas to choose from. He tells him and speaks, "No, I want to stay at your house." Contrary to the rule, the Jesus I fell in love with, he was able to resurrect people, not those who were dead, but those who often, like me, like you there, how many times have you also needed to be looked into your eyes, and that someone be resurrected? His body was not dead, but his hopes had been dead for a long time. Hey, my God, how many times have I been looked by Jesus through my friends and priests? My friends who made me believe that life was still worth it. Father Leo, how many times Father Leo was Jesus in my life? And can I only be a priest if I stay in love with him? Can I only be a priest if I remain oriented by the word of Jesus, even if I have all the most shameful sins in the world? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sins you have, no matter what sins I have. The important thing is that we do not lose our eyes of those who seduce us, the one who seduces us, he that makes us change. It's the same thing, my people. If I'm not able to fall in love with my cause every day, I stop being a priest. Even if I keep celebrating Mass, even if I keep wearing like a priest, even if I keep meeting confessions, even if my records bring Father Fábio De Melo there, I risk being, even if I don't announce, even if I don't quench the cassock. I will stop being a priest the day I stop believing what Jesus did in me and what he gives me to do in his life as a priest. The same thing you. I don't know what was the choice of your life, but you stop being a wife on the day you ask for your love for husband? Do you stop being a friend the day you ask for love for your friend? Love is what gives the glue. The rest is hypocrisy. The other day we're asked, Father, do you think that person did it? Did that go to hell? Who am I to say? And God forbid, I don't even want to guess this story, because I am sure that ultimately what makes us be on the side of God, what makes God want us on his side as much as we loved, it's how much we were able to donate for what is important. It is not the formalities of religion that save us. No, guys. Formalities of religion any hypocritical person fulfills. The easiest thing you have is to be hypocritical. It is you to get in line, that you commune, that you get in line, that you confess, that you get in line, you make it. Is lifting your arms the same way that everyone else? Challenge is that we live in intimacy for real love. When we are able to get out of ourselves, when we are able to recognize that they made a mistake. Just like today. Today I had one. When we get too tired, we have the explosions. Right. Which are proper to those who are very tired. Then today I was very annoyed with a person I love so much and says, then I curse. I'm horrible when I'm angry. But after passing, I cry, because the saddest thing for me, from the bottom of my heart, once again, I want to use my sincerity again. What hurts me most in this life is knowing that I took someone's sleep, knowing that I was rude to someone, knowing that I hurt someone. Why? That's what hurts me most. 2. If I said a gross word, I can be sure that I get destroyed later. But I learned that in life the best way we have to deal with all this is to take on fragility and then fix it. So I don't expect anything. Give me an opportunity, and I already want to ask for forgiveness. But this is hypocrisy. No. It is not. We know how to deal with the limit we have. We are still in love with the cause. My God from heaven, I preach forgiveness all the time. I speak of mercy all the time. Because if I leave it, I have nothing to say. My people, if you remove God's mercy in my life, I have nothing to advertise. I have nothing to sing. I have nothing to say anything. Because what seduces me most in God is your ability to be merciful. Then I ask you, how will I be able to be a priest? How am I going to continue? There's no way to. Just like the other day, I was there in Green Arch and we lived such an unpleasant situation at the beginning of the show. So unpleasant that I was sorry for the people who was there. Because the sound was horrible. People. It was a wonderful sound, but without someone to drive the business. It is a plane without pilot. And then I left the stage. According to the song, I tried to flood. The deal was getting angry. Only before I left, I gave a tenderness to the sound boy, which was there on the side. And that was really rude. I was full of reason. And said all of that was the basis of my reason at that time. By the time I went up, I came back to the dressing room. I still cursed a while there later. And I was giving me that sadness. I was giving me that, right? Because I'm fast, both to get angry and to be calm. And then when it comes to going up to continue the show, I didn't have to take that microphone. I didn't really have. I couldn't continue. I had nothing to say. Then the first thing I did, I'm not telling me to me. Vanglorian, I'm telling you to share. Which for me is important. Then I got there and the sound boy, I called him. He got my face like that, like, ready. Will give me other colleges before starting. Then I hugged him. I said like this, my friend. Forgive me. Because if you don't forgive me, I can't continue what I'm going to do now. Then he smiled at me. Go there, a boy, rest assured. Hit the shoulder. So ready. My people, if we don't fix it, we can't keep loving their cause. How many times in your life things have not been ahead because you were not able to? For the love of your cause, come back and fix what you needed to fix. The wedding goes down the drain when we are not with certain things at the right time. The maternity winds down. The life of priest goes downhill. The life of consecrated goes downhill. Because the love of the cause is precisely the attitude of attitude. We show that it loves as our attitude is consistent with what we say love. Otherwise, it is hypocrisy. I say again that I don't know what your religion is, but I know that every religion has a precept to fulfill. We have to go to Mass every Sunday. Now, one thing I know, no matter what they are, they can't save us if they are not united with our ability to love. It is no use going there to confess my sins, receive an acquittal, if I do not change in relation to the sin I told. Ah, priests. I stole. Then I go there, I pray, Ave Maria, everything is right? No, I don't really believe it. My acquittal, she will come, you know how. Of course, in the sacrament I get. But especially in what I return from what I steal. It is inferred practice, just like the desert. Just like the desert there in the Galilee. Love to the cause is just like the drop that is being judged all the time. Then we have to wonder every day, what are the causes that I still, what are the reasons I am still able to die? What are the causes without which I am not able to say my name? Ready? It's simple. You know yourself. What is cause for which you can die today? Do not die taking away your life, but giving your blood, your effort, your struggle. I won't give up because this is what I love. That's what I want. How the Father is able to stop drinking. This is the attitude that is worthwhile in life. Everything else is in danger of being hypocrisy. Mask in our face. Mask that falls over time. Just as makeup can be removed. We don't want hypocrisy, even if we are often in it. Even if we are often indifferent to our causes. Because sometimes our indifference is so acute within ourselves. We cannot be indifferent to what we love. The projects you have, not indifferent to them. They are your soul. If you want to find out a beautiful way to understand the concept of soul, soul is all that moves. What in your life moving? What in your life doesn't let you stand still? What in your life still arouses sense? I will not give up because of that, this, that. Ready it. There is the morphology of your soul. The shape of your soul. Your soul has a name. Your soul has color. Your soul has a name. Your soul is size. Sometimes a woman has her soul in a child. Motherhood, she brings so much life in a woman's life. Why? She looks at that little child and she knows that her life is now connected to this new life. It's soul. How much you as a mother did you would not do any person in this world, and you did it for your children. Soul move you. Children are like soul to move us, to bring us back. And that's it. Then we are making our land be holy. We will make our lives valuable. Precious. We are building our meanings. And then you find out, you discover this beautiful way of falling in love that you always bring before your eyes why you don't give up. I'm sure you have a lot of problems in life. We all have. And you have serious problems. We all have. You have enough reasons to say today, look, this is raw material for anyone to give up. And we even give you reason. But I'm sure you choose well. You find out.
As we conclude this spiritual exploration on Path of Faith, we invite you to engage with us by leaving your comments, liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to our channel for regular doses of uplifting messages.